Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It is Saturday evening, it's been a quiet day. I have basically been sitting chatting to a friend on WhatsApp most of the day. So we've been discussing the world in general. But I did have a thought. Well, we had a thought. We were talking about Christmas and who we knew that was going to be on their own, who we knew that was working. And then it gradually changed to just in general, people who are on their own and trying to build a community. Now, I love the community we have here, but I have to admit, and I will hands up, I have been neglecting it of late while my brain has been fried. However, I fully intend to start interacting more with comments, noticing things more, and actually taking the time. I've just got a couple of things to clear up before the end of the year, and so New Year, I am looking to build this community better from my side because you have all been fantastic in helping me, giving me recipes, giving me dog food recipes, giving me hints and tips, giving me support. And I really, really appreciate it. I mean, it has helped me through a lot. So I want to be able to do that for other people. Now, I can do that on here. But what we were talking about is what about the people who are not on here? What about people who are sitting in the house by themselves most of the time? Now, I know when it was the pandemic, I did a local kind of news site type thing. And what I did, helped by donations from, like, my boss donated some money, I donated money, and other people did. And I went and got, the really big freezer bags that you get. And I filled them with things like toothpaste, soap, books, gloves, a hat, scarf, just bits and bobs. Probably not worth any more than £10 in each bag. But what I did was I put a shout out on the Facebook page that I had, the town one, and said, look, if anyone's on their own because you're not allowed to go visit or whatever, I'm quite happy to go and drop off stuff. A little care package. And I was thinking, well, is that something that people would appreciate? Just to get a knock at the door and say hi, just thought I'd bring you some stuff? Or is that rude to presume? Or do you know how you can tie yourself in knots when you're trying to think of, how to just be nice? But then you think of, what will people say? What will people think? And sometimes I think you just have to get past that and go and do it. And if someone doesn't like it, if someone does, that counteracts that. If it's helpful to one person, then the whole thing was worth it. So, yeah. And it just made me think of, I remember my parents sitting, my dad, he used to go up and see some people he worked with and help out in places because, mechanically fix things for them. My mother would sit in her conservatory and literally wait for people to come and see her. To the point of one of her friends said, I'm not coming up till you make the effort. Hang on, that's my cat needing in. But yeah, so come on, baby. Oh, she's not out. Why are you meowing from some? Oh, there you are. She was meowing from the sitting room, honestly. And I know my mother's the exception that proves the rule sort of thing. But how many other people are not able to go out and about and visit or don't have anyone to go and visit? Their friends or family have moved away and things like that. And so we were talking about that today, and you're like, how do you fix that? And I don't know. I would really like to. I'd really like to start something that helped people get in touch with people. But then again, I know here we've got church groups, we've got community groups that do lunches, that do outings, etc. So maybe it's not as bad as I think. Maybe building a community online the way we have done is a better way to go, because then you're not restricted to just the geographical area. So yeah, our brain has been going round in circles and doesn't quite know what it's doing. But that has basically been what we've been talking about today, is family, community, the best way to do something that people would be happy for us to do, as opposed to would be insulted for us to do. So yeah, so far at the moment we're going with, I'm just going to stick with this and build up better and interact better and appreciate you better. So yeah, thank you for sticking with me. I am now going to go and get myself something to eat, feed the cat as well. So I will go and I will catch you later.